My name is Sam Madrid. Here's my speech. So I know we all heard of the Black Lives Matter movement. I've talked about it in one of my previous speeches. It's a very big topic, and it's something that I love to talk about. So we all know there's two sides to the Black Lives Matter movement. You're either for it or you're against it. But before I ask my next question, I just wanted to let everybody know when it comes to touchy subjects, you should have an open mind. You shouldn't be so closed-minded to the other side's opinion. This is how arrogant people work, and we're not arrogant. You know, we learn something every day. You know, so just keep an open mind. But which side are you on? Are you for it or are you against it? I would ask people to share their opinion if they want to. Personally, for me, I choose to be for it because I think people deserve an equal chance no matter what they look like, no matter what their skin color, no matter. First, I want to talk about what it is and how it started and all that. Elizabeth Moan said it started with Trayvon Martin's death and how George Zimmerman, who was the prime suspect, came out of the case or found not guilty, which is big because he was the prime suspect. Next is peaceful protest. It's not just people just don't go, you know, and just argue with people like they have peaceful protests. Like we all seen it before. We saw the streets of Atlanta just be mobbed by people. Sue Bradford Edwards, who's a freelance writer, said that the movement is a declaration of dignity. Self-explanatory. Next, why the Black Lives Matter movement is a thing or has become more of a thing is because of police brutality. There are so many cases against African Americans. And in those cases, in a lot of them, there's proof, physical evidence that people are just getting absolutely beat up by cops. And those cops are proven not guilty in some of these cases. It's kind of ridiculous. And that leads the African Americans to being scared. I mean, if I was an African American and I got pulled over by a cop, I wouldn't know if that was my last time seeing all this stuff on the news, seeing all this stuff on social media. I mean, social media does kind of boost things up, but when you see actual evidence of it happening to people, you get kind of scared. Next, kind of to bank off of the peaceful protest is Colin Kaepernick. He took a knee. He did that for his people. He did that knowing that it could be his career. It could be the end of his career. Next, Black Lives Matter movement has mission and goals. It's not just a movement. They want to get something out of it, you know. Moan has set goals for the Black Lives Matter movement. One of them is to end the war on African Americans. Pretty self-explanatory. Criminalizing, jailing them. They want to get economic injustice. They want to get that out of the way. And they want political power. They want to invest and divest. This means to invest in education, health, and safety, and stop spending money on criminalizing and jailing African Americans. We are in 2020 now. We shouldn't be afraid of anybody. Everybody's equal now. There's no laws or anything like that. Everybody's equal. And I believe all this has become more and more of a thing is because because of this person right here. I believe he is one of the leading factors in why our nation is so, how do I say it, racist. So in conclusion, I talked about the Black Lives Matter movement, what it is, and how it can be good. People shouldn't be so hell-bent over this movement because other people are fighting for their lives with this movement. Self-explanatory. My questions for you guys are, why do you think people would think of this movement as of something bad? Will it take place for a long time? And can this affect the youth in upcoming years? Leave any comments if you would like to. Thank you.